Hey guys, Danelle Stitchery here, and as you can see, I got my good friend Rob from the Quilting in the Man Cave,
Hello,
and
everybody.
then today we are just going to be hanging out, working on some projects, probably more chatting than anything. But before I go
Whoops.
into the chat to say hello at all, you messed up.
Now we're working. Everything's fine.
Hey yo, yeah, we did a test run earlier this week. For whatever reason, this is not coming up on the YouTube. There it goes. Okay. I'm like, why is it not popping up on YouTube yet? YouTube trying to take its sweet little time. So, before I go through the chat and say hi to everybody, then Rob, would you like to talk about your channel and say hi to everybody and anything new you
Hello,
got exciting there coming
everybody.
up?
I'm just a small channel. I love quilting. I love most all kinds of crafting, from diamond painting to loom knitting. You name it, I enjoy doing it. It's just something that occupies my time now that I'm retired. What I'm currently working on, most everybody probably knows, is a stained glass quilt. I'm
Those are
just
so gorgeous. I love
the
that fabric
blocks
line.
are constructed. I just have to finish quilting them. And that's what I was going to work on today. But sadly, we couldn't get my second camera to function properly. So you're just going to have to deal with this ugly mug for a while.
Oh, Rob, you are completely fine. And we had no problem looking at you and everything while we're talking and chatting and so on.
All right.
So let's get up into the chat and say hello because it has been a very busy chat this morning. Of course, we have Michelle Krassenborg, one of my moderators and members, as well as Mike and Your Beauty. Thank you both for coming and hanging out and helping out with my chat. Then we had Denise Feigl and Joyce Hernandez, which is one of my members. And everybody's chatting. And then we have Joydy. Hello, hello, my love. And let's see, then we got Katie Crass, one of my members. Don Stewart, our Arcilla lady. Tina Pace. And looky there, we have Rob in the chat.
Imagine that.
How did he get there? Who let him in? And then we
Who
got
let
Vicky
the dogs
Ramsey,
out?
one of my members. So it looks like that is all that we have in the chat so far, unless I missed someone. If I did, I'm sorry. So you said that you had scrapped the idea of quilting those blocks today. So what are you going to do?
Oh, I'm going to sit and chat with you while you do your project.
Well,
I
you should
can't.
still do sewing.
I might try it. It's just I can't concentrate on my sewing and trying to chat and pay attention to what's going on at the same time. I mean, I'm
Oh,
doing
okay.
somewhat intricate quilting here, and I really have to be on my top of the game when I'm doing it because it's too
Oh,
easy to mess
okay.
up. So
Well, shucks, I'm sorry.
no, it's all right. It's
So we did try to get his second camera up, but we couldn't get the squealing off because some reason or another, even though he had the volume muted, it was still being fussy and driving his dogs and Quasar all crazy.
yeah. The dogs were not happy about that noise.
No, it was like an extremely loud whistle that we could not get it to turn off. So we had to say goodbye to that camera for a while. And but oh, your babies.
This is Buck. He's my gentle giant. He's such a sweet and loving dog. And I got little
He's
Journey down
so
here, but
pretty.
you want to come up here? Come on. This is my little miniature long-haired dachshund. He will kiss death.
Hey, William, my so-called life. How you
Won't you?
doing? Thank you for coming into my live stream, love. See, I'm not a crazy stalker. Okay, I might be crazy.
Just a little bit.
Just a little. Don Stewart says, do some loom knitting. I enjoy knitting hats. So I do got some goodies to show you guys.
My looms and yarn are packed away at the moment.
So I do got some goodies to show you guys. My husband and son have been crazy busy this week with 3D printing because they've been playing and tinkering with their toys and 3D printing me some new items. So I gotta show y'all. And thank you guys to everybody that participated. What happened over here? Okay. Thank you to anybody and everybody that participated in my poll. I truly appreciate it and everything. I'm undecided still on what I'm going to do because I think I'm just going to share my items on my live streams for the people that want to see it because I don't know. I haven't really decided. I was thinking about doing a second channel just for my 3D printing stuff, but that seems like a lot of extra work and I barely got time to even record videos for this channel. So I think I'll just stick with just this. So
let your husband set up that channel.
I should make him in charge of it. Like I record the videos and send it to him and have him and my son post the videos and be in charge of moderating that one. I should do that. That's a good idea.
Sounds like a plan, Donnell.
It's their hobby because that way they can also show maybe the items being printed or them working on it or something. Who knows?
And give all the specifics and everything about it.
Yes, because they know all the more details than I do. I just like the pretty stuff that they make me. And I love painting it.
There you go.
So this item here I'm about to show you guys, it is not for sale. This is just for me, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Hey, Loretta. So this is the one that my husband did for me yesterday.
Oh, that's cute.
It is so adorable. This is a filament that I bought. The filament is the stuff that the machine melts down to create the design. And he still has to be cleaned up, and I'm going to paint his eyes and mouth so that way there it's more defined. But he is super adorable. I love him so much. He is so cute. And the best part about this filament is he changes colors with the light when it hits him.
Oh, very nice.
Right, Dawn? Yeah, I do too. Hey, Maritza.
He definitely needs to start his own channel and show off his creations.
Oh my gosh, you would not believe the stuff that they done. Yes. Mike, I will send you. I actually bought that filament from Amazon and it was not expensive. But it was so pretty. They got a bunch of other color designs that do that too. Like one is a pink one and purple one, and I gotta have it next. So here's the next one. Is a pin holder, a Hogwarts pin holder.
Tell me, are the holes large enough in the head that you could put like stick candles in there?
I don't know. That I'm not for sure of. So let's see. Okay, so the ink pen that Vicky Rumsey had made me won't fit. But my idea was, when they gave me this, was I was going to put like one of my pencils that I use for marking my stuff over here and my little snips. And it could be my stand for my pencil and my snips right by my desk over here where I sew.
Very cool.
But that is actually what it looks like before I sand it and everything, before it gets sanded and painted. So just a solid white or whatever color the filament is. And then the last item, which is my favorite tinkering toy lately, it's my little fidget toy, is an adorable, cute little axolotl. And it's articulating, so all the joints move.
Very cool.
And while I was working yesterday, I just had him on my hand, just playing with him, tinkering with him, fidgeting around. Because he's so cute.
He's adorable.
And the thing that the design that my husband and them found stated that this was a key ring. Even though I would not use this for a key ring because this is so delicate and so many small pieces, it would definitely break. But it's just some toys I wanted to share with you guys. Hey, Aisha. Yeah, I really love the idea, Rob. Thank you so much. I think what I'll do is I'll create it, let them name it, the channel and everything, create it, and then I can talk about it and post a link to that channel in my description boxes, so that way there anybody that wants to, anybody over in this crew that wants to see it can go over there, and they can also see all my painted stuff over there.
There you go.
Yeah, Don,
Diversify a little.
yes. So Don, if you look up, if you Google articulating 3D prints, there are a ton of them. Most of them that you will see will be like dinosaurs or dragons, especially dragons. Dragons are the big ones. But oh my gosh, when he told, because he knows I'm crazy about axolotls, or however you say the name, I can never get it right. But he told me this, and I was like, oh, I'm like, I gotta have it. So he's made me like 3 of them so far. And I don't know how I'm going to go about painting these, just because if paint gets into the joint, it can prevent it from moving. So I don't know yet. I got to
Maybe just
brainstorm
paint
on
the
that.
eyes.
Well, what I'm thinking is just like painting just like the certain points, like the head and the little things here. And maybe a little bit on the other parts or something. I don't know. I'm gonna YouTube it, go to YouTube Studio or YouTube Academy and see what I can find on there about paint, because there's a lot of information on there about 3D printing and painting them and all. So I'm gonna see what what the experts of that field recommends for. Oh yes, Dawn. She says, so cool, a dragon or a skeleton for Halloween. That would be awesome.
So you're probably wondering what I'm doing here. I'm marking my quilting lines with painter's tape and just following along with my presser foot.
Awesome.
Just I know I could have used a heat erasable pen, but this is a lot easier, and I don't have to worry about taking a risk of whatever marking I use not coming out. So I've heard
Definitely.
horror stories of people using water removing pens or heat removing pens, and they don't wind up coming out at the end, and their quilt is or project is destroyed.
Hi, Marty
Basically,
Mates. Welcome to the show. I have not seen you in here before, so welcome, welcome. Thank you for watching.
Marty, how you doing?
Okay, so that's one of yours.
She's such a sweet lady, and we were trying to get together to work on a collaboration, but things are just not working out right now, and I understand why. She's got very good reasons, and I've got good reasons why we just can't get together right now. Her husband
You know,
having
everything
some
works
issues.
out in the end when it's time to. That's my true belief on
Right.
everything.
We'll get together one of these days. I promise you, Marty. I promise you, we'll get together and do something one of these days.
Well, look at everything
And
in
Marty
life.
has her
Everything
channel.
happens for a reason.
Marty has her own channel as well, and everybody should go check her out.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know if
So,
can
Marty,
she throw her link in?
Yep, actually, I have a command in Nightbot for that and everything. So, Marty, if you hit exclamation point selfie SELFIE, it will drop your channel link, so that way that I never have any problems with anybody self-promoting in here, as long as they don't abuse it. Hey, Joe, how are you doing, my love? Vintage Style by Joe is in the house. You are so welcome, Marty. And if anybody is curious what I'm doing, I am finishing up the curtains that I'm making for my mom. She'll be coming and picking these up today, as well as some other items I had, because I do all my mom's like alterations or makes or anything like that. She'll give me a list of things that she wants done up, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. She's like, do you think you could? I'm like, Mom, it's fabric and thread. I can do it. I'm like, if I don't know how, I will study and learn. So she wanted new curtains for her room, so I'm like, I'll make them for you.
Very nice.
And then, of course, the measurements we needed for her room, because she's got one large bay window. Hey, Andrea. I didn't see you sneak in, girl. Hey, Judy. Hey, Katie. Oh, all the peeps are waking up. That's why I call my memberships, is all the peeps. Or Quasar MPs is technically what they're called, but I shorten it to my peeps.
Hey, peeps.
Because my members have nominated Quasar as my channel mascot. So it seemed fitting to name them peeps.
Cool.
Now, I do have a new member on my channel. I have not seen them pop up in the chat yet. They actually signed up, and if anyone knows of or sees this person, please let me know, because I need to find out who they are and have them email me. I already posted in the members section. Hey, Deb S.
Hey, Deb.
I hope you're feeling
doing
better,
well
sweetheart.
today.
She's been really under the weather. Her husband got sick and then gave it to her, and they've been sick now for weeks. But the new member comes up in the thing as MS, and I'm not for sure who that is. I've never even seen this person in my chats before, but they joined my membership. So, I mean, I'm appreciative, granted, yes, most definitely, very appreciative that they joined my paying membership, but either way, I would still like to know their actual name. Still trying to get used to using my foot pedal here. Right, Mike?
Right.
Mike says it's my secret admirer.
It's nice to have a secret admirer, but only if they send roses and chocolates.
Okay, so as long as they send chocolate, I'm happy. I don't need the roses. Send fabric and chocolate.
A little romance isn't bad.
No, see, with me, it's send fabric and chocolate. Eva!
Yeah, fabrics would work well too. I just don't have any place to store anything else. It's a little cramped here in the man cave right now.
Oh, shoot, Jordy. I did not know that. Okay, so Jordy said that she actually joined from her private account in error. Unfortunately, I cannot change that. That's all on YouTube's end. So the only thing I could tell you is to cancel it with that one and then rejoin with this one here, and I can send you that $2.99 back, so that way you're not getting double charged. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you came. So this is the curtains. Let me try and make myself big for a second so everybody can see the curtains because I got one done. Let's see. There we go. So these are the curtains.
That's a pretty print.
I know my mom's room is like these blues and creams and tans, and so I had decided to that is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Now
I could,
I'm gonna go in between the 1 inch quilting lines that I put in here, so it'll be like quilting every half inch.
here, let me
So
make it big so that way there you can show it better. That is so beautiful, and I love the print of those fabrics. Oh my gosh, I wish they were still available. So that you said that is Wilmington's Bubble Up, right?
Correct. And on the back is Moda's Euphoria, which is all of them are different.
Oh wow.
I wanted to make it. Unfortunately, we're getting all the tie-dyed looks here at the moment. Here's one in black. Oh, here's a print.
Oh, that
I
is
wanted
so
to make
cute.
this
Kind of looks like
completely.
confetti.
It's little tiny flowers.
Oh,
This is one of my favorites.
oh,
So yeah,
definitely,
I'm
yes.
hoping to have this. I'm hoping to have this done well within the next month and a half, because this quilting is taking forever. I shouldn't have gone so dense.
Well, not only that, but also doing it as quilted you go, it seems like it takes forever because you're doing like all the steps all in one block, each individual block. But then once you get that all done, it comes
But
together so quickly too. So
this is true, and it's something that I can handle in the man cave here. Now, for
yes.
anybody who doesn't know me, I live full time in my RV. And if you've ever been in an RV before, even though it's a good size and I do have a slide out right here, which extends my room, it is tight trying to work on a big quilt in such a confined area. That's why I do predominantly all quilt as you go projects.
Katie, I'm coming to rob you. She goes, I have a large stash of bubble up fabric. Oh, I'm not even gonna rob you. I'm just gonna come and I'm just gonna play and admire with your bubble up fabrics. They are so gorgeous. I'm like so in love with them ever since I seen Rob's blocks.
I didn't know MS or Missouri Star still had it. That's where I originally bought this from. I'm going to have to go and check because I would like to get more of it.
Oh, oh, ooh. I know what I'm buying on payday. I want that fabric. It's so pretty. So Judy
It
Hebert
is.
is asking, how are you going to join them, Rob?
With a 1 inch strip on the front and a 1.5 inch strip on the back.
Okay.
I've actually did a video about how I connect my blocks. If you want to go check out my channel, it's relatively recent. I think within the last month and a half that I posted it. Not that I have that many videos up there. I'm only up to 50 videos right now.
You'll get there. You're still a
It takes
relatively
time.
young channel and everything. I mean, not that I'm much older of a channel because this September, I think, makes my 1 year mark. So I'm getting close to my 1 year, which this is
Very good.
where I'm at right now is above and beyond where I thought I would ever be. I'm like, who would want to sit here and watch me babble on about nonsense?
That's
And while I
exactly
just
the
sit here
way
and
I
just
felt.
go. And the hardest
Who would
part
want
is
to watch an old bald man quilt or craft was what I thought. But after watching Sean, he gave me the kahunas to, or the the kahunas and the encouragement to do my channel. So I did.
For me, it was watching Sobeka as well as being a part of her VIP group and discussing things with her some. And I'm like, I'm going to put myself out there and give it a whirl and hope it works. And if it doesn't, then I can at least say I tried.
Right.
Andrea says,
No
I
guts, no
love,
glory.
definitely. So, hey, Giovanna, Auntie Giovanna, I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. She is one of the ladies that lives in Italy, and she's a member of the Renegades group over in Quilt Fact, which I'm also a member of. And so everybody over there has adopted me as their niece.
Oh,
Yeah, so
you're loved. You are loved.
definitely everybody has adopted me as either their daughter, their niece, their little sister. So I'm like, I love it. I call it my YouTube family.
There you go.
Let's see here. Katie Crass says I used it for my fat quarter FQS socialites. I don't know if I said that correctly. Code, and it's so gorgeous. Girl, you need to post a picture in my group. I need to see this. Please, pretty, please. All right. So Judy says she will definitely go watch your video of it, Rob.
Thank you. Thank you, Judy. While
Yes,
you're there,
everybody,
be sure to hit that subscribe button too, please.
yes, hit that subscribe button, watch his videos, help the guy out, share his videos. If it's something that you love and you feel that your friends will love it too, share it.
Please.
And I believe, yep, his link is in the description box below. And Rob, if you like, you can even post to the chat the exclamation selfie to drop it for anyone that doesn't want to jump into the description box. That's fine. Thank you, Katie. I seen you just posted it in there. Thank you, my love. And see, Andrea says, I love Quilt As You Go. I did a whole vet quilt that way. I am currently writing the pattern in standard method and Quilt As You Go. Awesome sauce. Yeah, I love Quilt As You Go. I do all my quilting myself normally on my domestic machine. So if I want to do something other than just straight stitch quilting, or if it's a large quilt, especially if it's a large quilt, I will do Quilt As You Go, because ever since I injured my back, it's just too much on my back to try to get the entire thing underneath here all at once.
I have a question I want to pose to you and the viewers. If
Alrighty.
you do a Quilt As You Go project and you think it's worthy of going into a show, how do you classify it as, what category would you put that in?
That would probably have to something to be one of the viewers would have to answer, because I have no idea. I've never done any shows. I've never even been to a quilt show, to be honest.
Not that I have plans on entering anything, but I've often thought, what category would you put that in?
And I've never been all that great about having people judge me. So, because I take things to heart way too much and a little sensitive. So I'm like, yeah, I'll make things, and if people like it on my channel, they like it. If they don't, they don't. I don't have to actually have them telling me in person that they don't like it. So
Back in the day when I was significantly younger and I could see much better, I did enter a quilt into a show, and it won a ribbon, and I was thrilled about that because I didn't really think it would. But I was thrilled about that, and that kind of gave me the encouragement to continue. But now I can't see very well, and to do anything that's really intricate is very, very difficult for me.
So Mike is asking, no residue from the tape?
No, it's painter's tape. It peels off very
really
easily.
awesome. Yeah, painter's tape or masking tape, both are really amazing for incorporating into quilting, even like using it to like make your quilt lines, to like line your quilt lines and everything where you're going to sew at. And if you do happen to sew over them, it just peels right off.
Exactly.
and it doesn't leave
Exactly.
any residue. I've actually used painter's tape quite a bit in my room in here.
I could have used some kind of a marking pen, but I'm like, no, I don't want to risk it. This is just as easy. And I don't know. I like using painter's tape. Just like I can't live without my Soline glue pen either. No, I'm not sponsored by Soline, but I have to have my Soline glue pen and my glue sticks.
I used to do the Soline glue pen, but I'm like, it got to be to where I was using it way so much, became very expensive. So I invested in Amazon's little washable glue sticks. I bought a whole case of these babies.
I'll tell you what, if anybody shops at Walmart, they have their small glue sticks. They're the exact same thing as the purple ones. What brand is that? Oh, I can't think of the brand.
Elmer's.
Yeah, I think that's it. Walmart has the small ones, 2 in a pack for 25 cents each. A pack.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Let me see if I can pull one out here.
Especially
Again,
being
I'm
like
not.
back to school time, it's probably a really good deal right now, even so. And Andrea says, my niece Danelle is a special little lady and I love her dearly. Aw, I love you too, Auntie Andy. Okay.
These are what Walmart has, a 2-pack for 25 cents. It's exactly the same thing. It's the purple glue. I use so many of these. I
got the Amazon
just keep buying them. I think
it's funny. I got the Amazon Basics and it's purple and it dries clear.
Yeah, that's what these are as well.
I love these for doing my quilt as you go ahead to guns.
They're great for English paper piecing. All right, let me get back here to sewing a little bit. I got some rowdy dogs going on here too.
So Giovanna says, okay, so Mike and Giovanna were talking about him going live. He's still a little nervous on the whole going live thing, but that's fine. He'll do it when he's ready. And you got multiple people in here that's already subscribed to you.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we got Judy and Eva. See, Jean War is here. The house says, Rob, did you say once that you're in Florida? What city? I'm in Orlando.
I'm in Tampa, North Tampa.
So Andrea said she just subscribed to you again. She thought she was already subscribed when you were over on Sean's channel.
Well, thank you. I know YouTube's been playing some weird games here lately. They're unsubscribing people and not sending out notifications when I do, upload
I
videos.
very rarely get any notifications, hardly ever anymore. And I'm like, I just gonna have to go through there, wipe out all my subscriptions, and then resubscribe to all of the ones I want. And
that's
so
what
maybe
I've
then
done.
I'm like, maybe that way there it'll actually start giving me my notifications again. Because during the work week, usually I used to get a bunch of notifications every day, and now I'm hardly getting any all day long.
Exactly the same here. I used to get them like nonstop, and I might get maybe 2 a day.
Yeah, it's like used to be where it's like I'm like, seriously, another one? People, calm down. And now I'm like, okay, why am I hearing crickets? I didn't mean that calm.
All right. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving this fabric.
So Andrea said she does not do quilt shows, so she cannot answer that one either.
No, I guess the biggest question is, would it be under like a traditional? Because it's not really a traditional quilt. I don't know. I guess I would just have to contact the show and ask them what their opinion would be. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I think you would just have to look to see what categories each one has. Hey, Mitzi, thank you for coming in. Jordy wants to know, what is your doggy's name?
I have 4 of them. I have
Four. I
Buster.
only seen 3.
Well, Buster's very old. In fact, he's pretty sick. I have a feeling I might have to have him put down here pretty soon.
Oh.
He's the oldest in the group. Then I have, come here, Buck. Come here. Come on. This is Buck. This is my gentle giant, Buck. And then little Journey is a little miniature long-haired dachshund. He's floating around here somewhere.
He's adorable. I seen him earlier.
Rocco, come here, Rock.
Hey, Tammy.
Come up here. Here's Rocco. This is my big wild child.
And you said he is
Aren't you?
part Rottweiler, right?
Part Rottweiler, yes.
Hey, little sis Jazz. So blessed by Jazz is in the house.
You want to get down there?
So is the Siberian Wind Tammy. Hello, my love.
Tammy, how are you?
She usually pops in for a short little bit and everything before she has to get ready for her live stream.
Cool.
Eva says they are so adorable.
They're good kids. They
Oh,
have to be good
definitely.
kids to live with me in an RV.
I cannot believe you have 4 of them in there with you. Oh my goodness.
Well, when my friend comes down from Wisconsin, she brings her big dog too. So there's 2 adults and 5 dogs then. It gets a little crowded.
Oh, I believe it. Instead of just sitting here staring at the screen, I guess I should probably pick up the next curtain to work on.
I'm trying to do something here.
You are
I feel
completely
guilty
fine.
I feel guilty about not doing anything and taking up your time and everybody else's time.
You are not
just
taking
wish
up
that I
any
could
of
have
my
had the
time.
other
You do
camera.
do not worry about that one bit. You are not taking up any of my time. You are completely fine. I invited you on just so that way there myself and my viewers or our
And
viewers
thank you-
can get to know you
Thank you
better.
so much for inviting me, Donnell. I
Oh,
surely
you're
do
welcome.
appreciate it. You know, and I don't hit as many lives as I should because I'm just not getting notified of them. That's the problem.
I know. I think I'm going to have to just manually start writing things down when people go live so that way that I can remember.
Probably a good idea.
Because I used to rely upon YouTube notifications, but I'm not getting those. So I got to rethink my idea on this.
I mean, there's so many creators go live at so many different times on so many different days. The only person that I can ever keep straight for sure is Sean, the guy who sews. I know he's always on Saturday mornings at 8:00.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
Well,
given.
mine should be easy for you too because mine is always 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday
Like
and
yours
Sunday.
is right after his too. Yes, indeed.
Yep. See, my weekend ritual is I watch Sean on Saturday mornings while I'm getting myself ready. My dog's taken care of, coffee made, my morning routine essentially. And then I do my live stream. And then from there, it's based upon whatever else I got going on. But then on Sundays, I can hang out over at Donna Handmade by Ying's channel, where I'm a moderator at.
Cool.
And while I'm getting myself ready and everything, and get my set area all set up and everything for my stream
Excellent.
on Sundays.
I don't
And then
know
I
about
pop
you,
into
but
other
I was up at 6:00 this morning so I could make sure I had everything set up as best I could. The dogs fed and giving them their love in the mornings, and the dad here can eat a little something as well, because I get pretty grumpy if I don't eat.
I can understand that one.
So we're not going to
Okay,
talk about food much, are we?
No, I don't like talking about food in here because then it makes me hungry.
Yeah, and I
So
can't
I
have
see
chocolate. So
I see some people had jumped into my chat. So hey, Katie.
Hello, new peeps.
And then we got Ross from Quilt Meets World. So Ross bought one of my sewing machines from me, which are these adorable little sewing machines, and these are available on my Etsy store now. And I will be soon having a Shopify hooked up to my YouTube channel as well.
Very
I was
cool.
working on getting that set up last night, but Rob on Etsy emailed me because the way I did my name on a Danelle Stitchery on the bottom of the machine, he emailed me later that day to let me know that there was an issue with it and everything. And also, I have actually resolved that process. And now I actually paint the acrylic paint on the bottom. And then I use the same paint that I use on the details to paint my name on the bottom. And it's been no problems of it coming off. This one has been done for a little over a week now. So that way that problem has been resolved. Just want to let everybody know. I know Russ did not tell anyone, but I wanted to come out and be open and honest on it. And Russ, thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. Otherwise, I would have never known and kept doing it the way I was doing it. See, Andrea says, those posts that everyone puts in their channel, I always get 1 to 2 days after they are posted. It's usually too late for me to participate. Aw, I'm sorry, Andrea. Let's see.
All right.
Everybody saying hello to the new people coming in.
Now I've got this section fully quilted now.
Oh, that is so pretty. I love like all those bubbles. Those are so adorable.
I do like this fabric, and I really think that I'm going to have to try to go and get some more.
So Linda, Irish Show Lady says, I'm working on putting the blocks together on the kit I got from you. So far, so good. Awesome sauce, Linda. I cannot wait to see how that turns out. Eva says the sewing machine that she got from me, because she got hers in copper, where her details were in copper. She said that her husband thought the sewing machine was so cute. Thank you, thank you.
Can you customize the colors when you order it?
Yep. Right now I have it where you could do where the details are either like you can have the sewing machine painted whatever color you wanted. And you can right now the color options are mainly for the details are mainly gold, copper, bronze, like a bronzy chocolate color, or silver. But I'm also going to eventually add more colors in there for details too, or the person can just put it in the description of what color they want.
How about like rose gold?
Yep, I could definitely do that. As long as they sell acrylic paint of that color, I could do it that color.
Excellent. Yeah, I may have to wind up getting myself one of those. Those are really sweet. I like those.
Thank you. I love them. My husband, it sounds like I cannot believe how many people are actually interested in buying those 3D printed things. He's like, I never thought anybody would ever want them. I'm like, that's just because you didn't have a quilter promoting it.
Now maybe he should think about doing diamond painting trays, drill trays. Have him research that.
So Andrea, I've already got that taken care of for you, my love. I actually had them print yours out as a wood filament one. So it has wood ingrained in it. So I'm going to paint the machine. So for yours, Andrea, this down here is going to be a brown wood filament. I'm going to paint the details into like a dark gray to black, since it's going to be on the light wood filament. Your machine is going to be black. And then all the components are going to be silver and then the gold up here. Just like that picture that you sent me, my love. I'm using that as those pictures you sent me as inspiration on how to do yours. Because she's actually already ordered one. I'm finishing up her order items this weekend so I can get it all sent out to her on Monday. Definitely, Ross. He says anything to keep fabric from accidentally being ruined. Yeah, I've already tested this one out. I've actually taken it and rubbed it on some scrap fabric I had just to make sure it was not coming off. Like I am not having that happen again. Let's see, who did I miss? Oh, okay. Everybody just saying hi to Mitzi and Dad Linda. And hey, John, Guys Craft 2's in the house. He says, good morning, Robin Danelle from Arizona Mountains. Are you up in Shady Pines, my love? Yes, I can, Giovanna. She says, I can get acrylic paint for any color. Yes, I definitely can. And believe me, I've already been searching Joann's for all my pretty colors. Ooh, William says he's about to go thrifting and fabric shopping. Dude, stay away from the sewing machines. Back away from the sewing machines.
Trying to
So,
look
William,
at the chat
at
here.
my
It's
so-called
so
life, I am trying to get this guy on my channel. We've been having issues on coordinating here, and I'm hoping, William, email me, Michelle, drop my email. William, email me. I want to get you on here as a guest on my channel. I love having people on and just coordinating all of our love of fabrics and designs and quilty and or crafty stuff. Yeah, Giovanna, I definitely have my husband take it outside and prime everything for me. So that way there it's all nicely primed and everything. So there's never any issues with the acrylic paint sticking. I did full research on this on YouTube channels. Hey Cops, Crossover Paranormal Society. Welcome to the show. I'm so happy you guys came in. William, you are more than a few. You have an obsession. I've heard the inaccurate estimation. I think your estimation was a little off. Yes, I can show off the little salamander, my little axolotl. See here. So articulating 3D printed axolotl. I'm still going to figure out how I'm going to wind up painting him or her. I'm naming her Avriel, which is French for naming her Avriel, which is French for April, which is my birth month. She's only doing spitting, but she's a great little fidget toy. She's articulating, meaning that all the joints in her moves. So she's an amazing little fidget toy for someone like me that has bad anxiety. And I love her so much. She's so cute. And she has a opening that right here that goes to the exact same spot on the other side. That's completely hollow right there, where technically you could actually try and use it as a key ring, which is how it was advertised on the Thingiverse site. However, I would not do it because the pieces are so small and so delicate. I could see the keys actually destroying it completely. Mona says, get another sewing machine. I love checking them out. Oh, what did you? Mike, only you would take it there. You bad boy. Awesome sauce, William. I would love to have you on here. Mike says, I want William. Now that just sounds bad, Mike. Hey, Eva says she's got to go. I was talking to y'all. Have a good day. Be safe. Love ya. Love you too, Chica.
take care. Thanks for stopping in.
Yes. So I sand it lightly before I prime it. And then just to make sure all the edges are nice and smooth. And then I take my husband outside to prime it. And then once it fully dries, I go grab it and bring it inside, and I get busy trying doing that. Let's see. Ooh, Mona, that's an awesome idea. Yes, rhinestones for the eyes.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Great. Now I'm gonna have to go get some rhinestones. Mona's got my brain, my wheels are turning now.
Uh-oh, that could cost money.
Oh, it definitely costs money. Ask my husband. Every time my wheels get turning, I'm like, babe, I got this idea. Can you help me out with it, with executing this? Talking about this fabric here, Mona? This is curtains I'm doing for my mom. So let me show you one of them done. That's already done and everything. She's gonna be picking these up today. So my mom wanted new bedroom curtains. So I got this fabric here, which I thought was absolutely gorgeous fabric from Joann Fabrics. And I bought the entire bolt. And so when we got her measurements, and I thought the entire bolt would be plenty to do 2 windows, one being a bay window and one just being a normal small window. I thought the bolt would be plenty of fabric. Well, when we got the measurements, turned out I was one small panel short of being able to get the length I needed. So I had to rethink the idea, and I came up with the idea of, so I took this fabric to Joann's with me to see what I could find to coordinate, because they did not have any more of this, and I couldn't even order it to have it shipped. So they were just completely out of it. So I took the fabric to Joann to see what I coordinate with, and I came up with the idea of this, and to do like a border on each side. So it's the same size border on these smaller panels as what it is on the large panel for her big bay window. That way there, everything is matchy and looks intentional.
Donnell, how close are you to a Joann's?
I am about 10-minute drive, if that. 5 if I go fast.
Oh, it takes. I've got 3 in the air. Well, 3 here that each one takes me an hour to get to.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have 2 that are within, like, see, my closest one is probably about Nikki B. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, love. So I have like one that is about, I don't know, I want to say like maybe 10, 15 minutes depending upon traffic. And then one that is about another 20 to 30-minute drive, and then one direction, and one that's about another 30 to 45-minute drive in the other direction. So, I mean, there's
You're lucky.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like 2 miles north of Detroit. So I'm like in the heart of the city, right by the heart of the city and everything. So everything is like super close. And the way this place works, they try and post up multiple stores of everything all over the place. Razor, calm down. Thank you, Mona. Yeah, I had to figure out how to fix that because I had already shown her the main fabric and she fell in love with it. And when I told her I didn't have enough to do up all 4 panels, she got really heartbroken. I'm like, I'll figure it out, Ma. I'm like, I will. Let me just give me some time to brainstorm this. So I just went and walked around. Hey, Mitzi. Andrea says you should get hubby to do Nelly for me. So Nelly is the sewing machine that I gave to Andrea. And the only thing I asked for was just the price of the shipping, which wound up not being nearly as much as what I thought it was going to be, which was awesome for me and her both. And it was my very first Singer sewing machine that my husband ever got me, and I no longer needed and didn't like seeing it just sitting around collecting dust. Oh, well, Giovanna says she is over 6,000 miles.
I think I'm going to have to crank up my air conditioner a little bit. Starting to get a little warm. I think I'm going to have to crank up the air conditioner a little bit.
Yeah, the moment I know I'm gonna be using my iron in here, I turn mine on. Because it gets steamy in here if I don't.
Ooh.
Mona says she's got to take off, so goodbye. She's got to go to the store because one of her cousins are in town from Texas, so she's got to get some limes.
Take care, Mona. Have a great day.
Mitzi says, don't forget the coconuts.
Well, almost done with this block now. Almost.
That's so funny because at the beginning of the show, we were talking about how you were going to be probably just sitting and talking, and I was going to be sewing, and we completely changed positions on this. You've been doing more of the sewing, and I've been sitting here talking and chatting and reading the chat.
Well, I'm really anxious to get this finished. I'm dying to see what it's going to look like. I made
Oh
a
my
stained
gosh, I
glass.
know.
I made a stained glass quilt once before, but I used brown, blue, and green batiks, and it turned out absolutely fabulous. But
Yeah, I done
I
one
don't
once
know.
before, but I did it with like a half hexagon shape and did it in red, white, and blue. So beautiful. Rob, you're doing an amazing job. And I love how you're quilting each individual piece, block or piece and everything, and based upon the shape and direction. Yeah, that is looking amazing.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with it so far. I want to see what it's going to look like when it's finished.
Thank you, Giovanna. She says she loves the colors of the quilt behind me. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is the quilt that I'm working on over on Handmade by Ying's Donna Handmade by Ying with Donna's channel. Me and So Blessed with Jess are been over there working on Friday nights with her on this. Each of us doing our own colorway, and this pattern is actually
Come here.
from Soviet Quilt.
Come here. Come here.
And so if Mike or Michelle can drop Soviet Quilt's channel as well as Handmade by Ying's channel in here, I would greatly appreciate that. Mike says, wow, Rob, that's awesome.
Thank you, Mr. Mike, aka Mr. Fluffy.
It's so funny the nicknames y'all give each other. He's got so many nicknames, I swear. Giovanna calls him Charles. I started off with calling him Charlie because he always called us girls his angels. So like Charlie and the Angels. But now I'm calling him my big brother because he's more of like a big brother to me than anything.
I think Rocco here wants to learn how to sew. He was down here before hitting my foot pedal. Weren't
He's
you,
like,
buddy?
I got this. I'll put the pedal to the metal.
That's it. Oh, now he's gonna find a place to lay down. Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
Well, yeah.
The only thing is when I got two big dogs on my sofa here, I can't sit down.
It's always fun having fur babies.
Oh, they're my kids. They've
Oh,
seen
definitely.
me through. They have seen me through some very tough times.
Okay, give me just one moment and then we'll get ready to end this for the day. I just want to get to the end of my scene here. So do you have anything new and exciting coming up on your channel?
I would like to do some of my PMQs. I got my Wild West for the year, or the whole 10 months came, and I'd like to start working on that a little bit. And of course, I've got that was Mystic Cactus, and I also have Ghost Town that I'm working on, and of course Tree of Life as well. And I haven't done anything on Tree of Life now for the last month, so I need to get caught up on that as well. But this has got me really intrigued, and I want to get this finished as quickly as possible.
Oh, definitely.
And this quilt is definitely for me. You know, I make quilts and I either donate them, I give them to my friends or family members, and I very rarely keep one for myself. But this is going to be a quilt for me.
Michelle goes, do you see Michelle's message? She goes, Rob, if you decide you don't like that quilt when you are done, you can send it to me. Laugh out loud.
Michelle, I'm sorry, but this one's for me. I don't have very many quilts that I've made that I've kept for myself, but this one's definitely going to be displayed on the back of my couch over here when it's done. Hopefully I can keep the dogs away from it and they don't mess it up.
Good luck. As soon as I pull mine down from off the back of the couch, then my pit bull is always like, ooh, a new blanket I can cuddle up with. I'm like, back away, this one's mine.
It's always the way.
Yeah.
I got to change my foot here. I'm using
so
two different feet.
I think we'll go ahead and call it quilts for the day and everything and all. We've reached our 1 hour mark. Vintage Style by Joe says, aka Mr. Glitter Fabric.
Well, Donnell, I just want to say thank you for inviting me to spend this time with you and your subscribers. I really appreciate it. It's been fun, and I actually did get some sewing done. I'm surprised. But thanks again. I really, really appreciate you and the opportunity
so welcome,
to be
and
here.
I'll definitely be having you on again. This has been fun.
Sounds like a plan. I look forward to it.
And in the meantime, I hope everybody has a wonderful, beautiful day. Make sure if you get on the belt that you smile, because you never know what a smile, but a true smile from the heart can change somebody's day. Talk to you later.
That's true.
Bye.
Bye, guys.